This is a demonstration of how to release trigger points in the medial and lateral gastrocnemius. This is important because these muscles cross the knee, and the medial gastroc can exert an internal rotation force on the femur. The lateral gastroc can exert an external rotation force on the femur. And of course, tightness here can limit ankle dorsiflexion. So let's start with finding the key trigger points. For the medial gastroc, the key trigger point is in the medius part of the muscle belly. So if you look at the muscle belly and then envision the midpoint, that is where the trigger point usually is. So that's how you want to test it. You want to say, is it tender here, A, or do the corresponding one on the lateral side, B, right? What you don't want to do is be fishing around for a trigger point. So if we find one here on the medial side, we're going to begin to massage in longitudinal strokes. Now remember, with trigger points, you want to get the nervous system to accommodate the noxious stimuli. And the way to do that is to keep consistent pressure and consistent rhythm on that massage stroke. You don't want to push harder and harder each time. You don't want it to try to dig really deep. You want to work your way in slowly to alleviate that trigger point. Okay, another reason this medial gastroc trigger point release is important is because it exerts a supination force on the ankle. All right, let's do the lateral side. So to do massage on the lateral side, again, the trigger point's usually in the middle of the muscle belly. And you work your way in. I like to use longitudinal stroking first, maybe 10 repetitions or so. And then as the tissue softens and eases, then you can start applying deep trigger point pressure. And remember, even with this pressure, you're easing your way in. You're not just pushing as hard as you can, right? Consistent pressure and consistent rhythm will get that trigger point to release.